Hello and welcome to F021 Productions, where today we will be walking from the Tsim Sha Tsui Clock Tower to Hong Kong South Pier, and then from there we will take the ferry from Hong Kong to Central. And this length here is only 4 kilometers actually, from Tsim Sha Tsui Clock Tower to the Hong Kong Pier. It's only 4 kilometers, roughly. Now, actually, I was supposed to start recording from Mong Kok all the way to Tsim Sha Tsui, but then, I don't know, part of me was like, I can't be bothered walking. So I instead took the bus from where I was in Mong Kok, and then I took it all the way to Tsim Sha Tsui because, well, it's basically a straight line, and I don't know if I have the balls yet to actually record in a place with a lot of foot traffic, and that's not really good for me. I don't know, so yeah, that's why I didn't record that bit. But yeah, similar reason, I also didn't record most of Whampoa because of that reason. But overall, it's somehow I managed to walk this distance pretty easily. I say pretty easily, but I was like, I gave up like just like several hundred meters in the Nathan Road, so yeah. I don't know how I did it, but I did it anyway. Otherwise, I would have been making today's video. So, yeah. So, obviously, the walking is a little bit unsteady because I'm using a tripod, not a tripod gimbal, which would have been a very nice option actually, because, well, there's a lot of bumps, as you'll see on the screen. And yeah, honestly, I'm not a fan of that really. So probably next time if I do these kind of walkings, I'm probably gonna do something that has a gimbal setup. I have some sort of gimbal so that it doesn't shake around like crazy, and hopefully you'll have a bit more pleasurable walking experience, let's just say. So yeah. Honestly, I didn't expect myself to actually walk all the way to the Whampoa, but I actually did it, so yeah, there's that. In fact, there was actually a shortcut I could have taken that would have just led me directly to Hong Kong South Pier, and that would be the part that is diverging from the Tsim Sha Tsui Promenade. I should have just went ahead and gone up with the road, and just go with the road and then just go back down to the Whampoa Promenade, which would have been a better option, and that would have may have cut my distance by a kilometer or two. But I just went with the flow because I was assuming that I'm probably gonna walk all the way to Hong Kong to take the bus to go home. But obviously I changed my mind halfway, which is why I had to walk through Hong Kong, and I was like, oh wait, I'm gonna have to change my mind. So I ended up walking from Hong Kong MTR and walking my way to, the Hong Kong Pier. Now, I was thinking that maybe we're gonna go ahead and expand this, so that I was like, I'm gonna end up on Wan Chai, and then we'll walk from Wan Chai to Central. But turns out they cancelled that route for quite a long time, which actually surprised me because I thought it was still there, and with the same company. But yeah, times have changed, I guess, so yeah, I ended up just heading straight to Central instead. But yeah, overall the path was pretty straightforward. I didn't really need specific instructions. I did probably stop around here and there in Hong Kong MTR because I have to reroute my strategy. But overall, it was alright. It was workable, it was doable, and well, if it wasn't, I wouldn't be here doing this video. So yeah, I did manage to try to walk the points where it's like I probably would find interesting. But then again, I probably didn't record anything too major, because I actually didn't record the part from the Hong Kong MTR all the way to Whampoa. Yes, that's right, because I don't have the balls to do that. So by the time the recording's back on, I actually started from the park that is just ahead of the pier. So that's where it's gonna lead to the preview where I showcase the video. So having said that, that's pretty much the most part of it. All I can say is that maybe I'll spend the entire day in Hong Kong someday, because, well, Hong Kong is like one of those places that I don't know, I haven't been to a lot, but I do, I guess, have some sort of memories with it. What interests me is that ship there too. It's like, apparently it's a mall for Aeon, I guess. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and also go there as well when I'm doing like a day trip in Hong Kong. So yeah, I don't know. Can you really travel a single like area in one day and just like explore the entire day, or do you just go to different districts? I don't know. I don't know about that, but we'll see. We'll see what I'm gonna do down the line, I suppose. Interesting. It's a bit expensive, yeah. Oh, possibly ads or something. Yeah, I'm this thing here. I don't see this before. Guess I didn't figure out the thing. Who would have thought Starfare had competition? I didn't. Vaccination incentives. That's why the hell not. Oh. Okay, so right now it's just only Tsim Sha Tsui to one side. Bit unfortunate. There was the one thing North Point, but that side closed off, so apparently that was walking onto left to go that quickly. So yeah. Ants. Because everyone's gonna pee for ants. It's sad. At least there's toilets. So there's some amenities. So we're talking to the same deck. Unfortunate, I like the double deck honestly. There's as much as this camera can handle the front user ID photo accounts with chitlins. It's impossible. Just look at those components. Just took it away from it. Sucks to be that cool. But yeah, I did get some vending machines. No problem. But yeah, that's just pretty much the walking section, and now we're gonna go ahead and get on the ferry, and we will be heading our way to Central. Now it turns out the ferry is operated by Fortune Ferry, or CFS, or CKS I mean, and well, I didn't know this was a company until just recently I suppose, but hey, if they're operating, I guess there's that. This route was actually originally operated by Star Ferry, but it seems like they cancelled everything except for their iconic Tsim Sha Tsui to Central or Tsim Sha Tsui to Wan Chai route. And everything else was like, nope, they don't run it anymore. Kinda sad, I suppose. I guess that's the way how the industry develops, I guess, without even looking. Then again, I haven't really taken the ferry that often, so I wouldn't have known until, well, when I recorded the video. So yeah, pretty clear skies, and I did try to adjust the settings so that it's a bit more pleasing to the eye, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, we've seen all of these things here, and we're just gonna do like a simple run through of this. I won't be commentating through the entire video, we're just gonna commentate over some parts, and well, yeah. this bit here is the K11, the oversized mall that is in Tsim Sha Tsui, and we have walked past this on the promenade actually. And yeah, you do realize that most of the path I've been walking on the promenade, you can actually see it during the ferry trip. Hooray, it's like backtracking, except we're actually going somewhere else. But yeah, I guess that's pretty alright. I don't know. It's just, this is what happens when you just let yourself decide, I guess, or just go with the flow with things. But yeah, with that in mind, I think my next trip is gonna be like backtracking to somewhere else. Or actually, I have plans to go to Wetland Park actually. When I realized that it's only a bus trip away, it's only a bus away, I could have just went there actually, but oh well. We're gonna go sometime, I guess. There is this incentive that is going on when this day is uploaded, and that is that Hong Kong's public transport, mainly the buses, the MTR, and trams, are free to ride on for that day. It does coincide with the day that they want people to go to the polls, but I don't know. I think people would be going more for the free incentives instead to travel everywhere. But yeah, that's probably what people will do anyway. But sometime I'm probably gonna go to Wetland Park and then we'll be doing like a proper video there. Because I don't see that many people actually traveling to the Wetland Park. More so foreigners too. I don't really see that many foreigners really traveling over to Wetland Park. And that's probably understated, if you ask me. If you ask me, it's like, yeah, sure, Hong Kong has these like bustling city center. But at the same time, you have these places like the Wetland Park, the Micro Reserve, the Geological Park, I guess. And then, yeah, so many places out there that doesn't necessarily have to be the modern sort of perspective that you see Hong Kong for. And so, I suppose with the following videos I'll be making, I would focus on those sort of attractions for the time being. And yeah, in fact, it's probably going to be the first time for me in most of these places too, so it's like, you're having the same eyes as I do, and well, we'll see. Of course, if you have any specific requests for me to travel to around Hong Kong, do let me know in the comments. I will also be trying to see if I can squeeze in some time to actually travel to those places, because let's be honest here, Saturdays I do have my gaming channel to deal with. Sundays would be probably the time where it's like, okay, I have some spare time on my hands, what am I gonna do with it? So yeah, we'll see. Let me know in the comments where you want me to travel to next, because there's a lot in Hong Kong actually, and I'm learning as much about Hong Kong's, I guess, places as you are. So yeah, we'll see how things go. But yeah, that's it for my commentary for today, and we'll be ending up on the Central Pier, and that will be the end of today's video. So if you guys enjoyed today's little walk, little ferry trip, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more of these walking tours or sort of sceneries, I guess. If you want to learn a bit of Hong Kong, sceneries, attractions, maybe something that foreigners don't usually touch, then let me know. And let me know what you want to travel to, and we'll bring this camera and stroll around it. Because that's the joy of walking around, I guess. You can slow down and enjoy what's in your surroundings. So yeah, with that said, I'll see you guys next time. there's one thing for sure. I can't walk. I can walk a little bit. I did manage to walk through the entire Tsim Sha Tsui Promenade, but unfortunately I can't. I don't know. I need more practice. Otherwise, I can't do a proper city walk episode whatsoever. I was planning to do a one charge Central, but since the ferry only managed to go to Central only and not one chai, I thought it was an old system with Star Ferry, but that was the case. So yeah, we cut this short. It's quite unfortunate, but now that I did some walking, I had a look around, and well, I think I'll spend a day in Hong Kong, especially one floor, because I don't know. I like to give it a place to go. Just saying. But yeah, some people are actually recording it back. I don't know. They're doing some weird stuff. Like I don't know. It's like, oh, here we got this, and then they have a running part. I don't know. It's not my type. It's not my type. I'm here in a calm setting scenario. Yes, very chill. Just be. Plus, one thing I've realized from this is that, well, a tripod is a tripod, not a gimbal. If it was a gimbal, I probably would have better output, but it's a tripod. So whatever I shake, especially when I'm walking, you could feel it. It's only out there on post where it's like, okay, I fix a little bit of it, but then there's a warping issue, so I don't want to put too much focus onto that, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I think that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed today's a little bit of city walking, if you call it one, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more of these city walking videos. I also plan to start doing some review videos whatsoever, something real life content, so we'll see. And well, here we are, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. That was an awkward outro. Could someone just walk behind me? I would cringe so hard. Help me.